chemical data on raw material, which are coffee beans. Overripe coffee beans and rotten ones float to the surface when placed in water. Good coffee beans sink when placed in water. Chemical data on coffee beans. Coffee beans are composed of 300 natural compounds before being roasted, including carbohydrates, antioxidants, protein, fibers, caffeine, pectin, and amino acids, and minerals.
Physical and chemical data on the final product. Caffeine is soluble in water because water can have hydrogen bonds to the caffeine in 6 different places. It's also an alkaloid and is soluble in water. Physical and chemical data on caffeine. The chemical formula for caffeine is C8H10N4O2. The systematic name is 3,1-dihydro-137-trimethyl-1H-purine 2,6-dione.
Wow.
Physical and chemical data.
Again.
This is caffeine. It's white, odorless, tastes a bit bitter, and is a crystalline solid. The molar mass of caffeine is 194.19 grams. It has a melting point of 235 degrees Celsius and a density of 1.23 grams per milliliter. Physical and chemical data on caffeine. Here's the structure of caffeine. Caffeine is processed, metabolized in the liver by the cytochrome P450 oxidase enzyme system and broken down into 3 metabolic dimethylxanthines. The first is paraxanthine. This breaks down fats and increases levels of glycerol and fats. Theobromine dilates blood vessels and increases urination. And theophylline dilates the airways and is used in the treatment of asthma.
The uses of caffeine. Caffeine is used to restore mental alertness or wakefulness during fatigue or drowsiness. It is found in coffee, pain relievers, ice cream, energy drinks, sodas, weight loss pills, and chocolate. Environmental issues of caffeine. Growing coffee beans is done by sun cultivation, which leads for the clearing of land for plantations, which is habitat destruction. Clearing of trees equals that there is no shade left, which causes for bad soil as well as erosion. The leakage from production plants leads to water pollution from pesticides. 2.5 million acres of forest was cleared in Central America for coffee plantations. Over the time period of 6 months, 1.1 million tons of pulp was produced from growing coffee, polluting 110,000 cubic meters of water each day.
Economics of caffeine. These are things like Red Bull, Monster, any sodas that have caffeine. So total amount spent on sports and energy drinks in US dollars. In 2019, Canada spent $887.7 million. In the US, $20,962.6 million were spent. And globally, by 2024, it's estimated $83.4 billion.
Wow!
Fun facts! Caffeine is said to be the most widely used drug in the world.
Caffeine is absorbed into the blood and tissues of your body in only 45 minutes. The half-life of caffeine once it gets into your body is 4 hours or more.
Caffeine in plants acts as a natural pesticide and herbicide.
Caffeine can also exaggerate the effects of stress on your body.
Although rare, drinking 30 to 50 cups a day can result in
death! Wow.